Shalom. Welcome back. First and foremost, I want to give all glory, praises, and honors to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. I want to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and salutations to Yakin pushing his word in sincerity and in truth. Back with another lesson. Today's lesson is going to be a quick lesson, a one and done. Just had a thought, and that thought was sometimes boring is easier. All right, sometimes boring is easier. And what I mean with that comment is sometimes going to work, even if it's a job you don't like, clocking in, doing your job, and clocking out and going home is easier than always trying to scrounge up money, always trying to borrow money at the last minute. All right, always trying to maybe work an app-based job so you feel like you can move around more. Hey, sometimes just working a regular old job, a boring old job is easier. All right, sometimes that's easier. Spirit just pops to my thought that we're coming into times where if you have the ability to work, you're able-bodied to get a job, hold a job, show up, do the job, and go home. It would be prudent to do so, man. It would be prudent to do so until, it comes to a point where no one's working. But while it's still today where you can work, sometimes just doing that would be easier, man. All right. The stress of wondering if I'm going to get this or have this and not getting this, sometimes just taking your butt to work and working, is easier, man. The scripture I'm going to bring out is Ecclesiastes 40:28. It says, "My son, lead not a beggar's life, for better it is to die than to beg. The life of him that dependeth on another man's table is not to be counted for life. For he polluteth himself with other man's meat, but a wise man well nurtured will beware thereof." Let me read that again. Ecclesiastes chapter 40, verse 28. "My son, lead not a beggar's life, for better it is to die than to beg." And everything is nuanced, right? I'm not going to the extreme as a brother out here homeless, but this message is for individuals out there that can work, but just don't want to work. All right. Who has the ability to work, to get a job, hold a job, keep a job, than to always, let me just move out of this situation just because I don't like it. All right. Hey, sometimes it's easier is to keep that job and just go to work, man. It says, "The life of him that dependeth on another man's table is not to be counted for a life, for he polluteth himself with another man's meat, but a wise man well nurtured will beware thereof." Right? So sometimes a boring is easier, man. As they say, punch that clock, go to work, do what you need to do. Whatever you're able to make, spend it prudently, and try to live within thy means, man. All right. Try to live within thy means. You might not have excess. Another brother might have excess, depending on where he works and what he does. Right. But it's not a comparison contest. The scriptures talk about if a man doesn't work, a man doesn't eat. Of course, we look out for brothers. Of course, we help and we give. But it's a time where individuals got to be responsible, man. Individuals got to grow up. And sometimes that involves working a job you might not particularly like. But hey, guess what? You were able to get it. You're able to keep it. You're able to make some money out of it. All right? And use that money for the ministry. Use that money for yourself. To, if possible, put you on another level to get something even better. But that was just a quick thought I just wanted to do with this this thought and this lesson. We give all glory and praises to Yahweh, Bashim Yahweh Shai. Shalom the next time.